Naruto is one of the most beloved series in anime. There's just so much to love about the series. Except for Hiruzen, that nigga is ass. You don't understand the undying hatred I have for this man. It's forever fuck that nigga Hiruzen. Hiruzen is the epitome of incompetence in the story of Naruto. When discussing Hiruzen's sheer ineptitude, it's very important to discuss his relationship with Danzo. A lot of Hiruzen's failures have to do with Danzo and his influence. Now you're probably thinking, how is it Hiruzen's fault that Danzo's a wild ass nigga? Well, my amazing subscriber, it's because Hiruzen allowed Danzo to be in those conversations. Danzo knew about the Uchiha coup, he knew about Naruto being the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, and about countless hidden leaf secrets because Hiruzen allowed him to. Hiruzen's gotta take blame for a lot of Danzo's shenanigans. But before I touch on that, I just need to touch on Hiruzen being a fuck nigga for real. Minato and Kushina are two great Konoha shinobi, and they gave their life for the village and only asked Hiruzen for one thing in return, just one simple thing. They asked for him to take care of Naruto. So why was the little nig eating spoiled milk and ramen every day? And I say eating for spoiled milk because he was damn near eating cheese every day. It was a wild thing to see. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga Naruto was going through it. Naruto lived in a bum ass apartment and he only really had Hiruzen coming by occasionally to drop off some money. Like no support, love, or help, none of that shit. Honestly, it's a wonder how Naruto never turned out like Gaara. Hiruzen, like many Kage, had a team of elders that helped him make decisions, but unlike Naruto, Hashirama, or even Kakashi, who usually had about one elder, Hiruzen had two, if you want to count Danzo, three. Essentially, he allowed them to make big decisions without him providing valid input. For instance, during the Nine-Tails attack, they prohibited the Uchiha clan from helping combat Kurama, and they basically put the Uchiha on evacuation duty. Then in the aftermath of the attack, they were relocated to a compound along the village outskirts despite doing nothing wrong. What was Hiruzen doing to smooth over this turmoil? Shit, your guess was as good as mine. The Uchiha clan began a coup in an attempt to get the respect they deserved. But luckily for Hiruzen and the Hidden Leaf Village, we had the inside scoop from two of the best Uchiha at the time, which were Itachi and Shisui, on what the Uchiha were planning and how they were going about it. You'd think that with this help, the god of shinobi could figure out a way to solve this tension without major casualties. Nope, not even close. He allows Danzo to give Itachi an ultimatum, and Itachi takes the ultimatum, becomes a traitor, and kills all Uchiha except for Sasuke, leaving him as the only Uchiha survivor. This nigga Hiruzen is a Mickey Mouse Hokage, and he's avoided the slander in the series for too long. His God of Shinobi Linsanity run ends now. Then we get onto his student, the weirdest nigga in the verse, the ninja that you should hide all your children and Hidden Leaf Shinobi from, and that is Orochimaru. Now, I'm not even gonna sit here and put everything Orochimaru's ever done on Hiruzen, because to be honest, that nigga is sick and needs accountability himself. But I'm not letting that fraud Hiruzen off the hook. He saw Orochimaru going down a bad path and still trained the nigga. One thing I want to know about Naruto is that there is a pattern for teachers having a bad apple as a student. Minato, Jiraya, Kakashi all had bad students that turned evil, at least for a little bit. It's not just Hiruzen that had incompetence in that manner, but if I'm gonna be honest, Hiruzen's case, it's gotta be the worst. There's like no way it's not. Orochimaru's been a sick nigga for years. Like Hiruzen even said as much. Orochimaru's response to seeing 3 orphans in the Hidden Rain village was literally to kill them and put them out of misery. And that was him showing empathy. And the thing is, okay, you might dismiss that of, oh, he was a little crude, maybe a little disrespectful, maybe a little sick, but he was still at Hidden Leaf Village. That's fine, that's fine. But years later, Hiruzen caught Orochimaru red-handed because they were disappearances of Konoha ninja, and guess who was behind it? Our favorite white snake. And guess what Hiruzen did? The fraud let him escape. And just like anyone could have predicted, when Orochimaru came back with that heat, Sir Sarotobi was not prepared. He was not ready. Nigga was crying about, oh, if Minato was here, oh, only if the 4th Hokage was here. Like, bro, first of all, nigga, you the Hokage. You need Hokage to shit right now. You gotta handle this. And second of all, if you helped more 13 years ago, Minato would be here to help you now, but he's not because you didn't do more work. So nigga, you gotta handle this. I almost forgot to mention, he even lost his girl during the Nine-Tails attack. So it's not even like Hiruzen was like, it's not my problem. Like, bro lost his girl. That means, I'm not gonna lie, he was not getting cheeks the last 13 years of his life. That's not Riz. That's not tough. I would not rock on that. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's how the Hokage niggas do it. I know Naruto not going like that, but that shit crazy to me. This nigga Hiruzen was just doing cardio. And also, we gotta really get on Kishimoto too, because he's not gonna escape no accountability, because that nigga was pushing that Hiruzen propaganda. When he had that funeral scene after Hiruzen died, he really wanted the audience to feel sad about it. Like, even Lil Drew, that nigga felt in his heart. He was like, damn, Hiruzen, like, he was kind of cool. I fucked with him low-key when I was younger, but I'm wiser now. Now, when I watch it, all I feel is joy in my heart. Sometimes low-key, I'll even go back to the moment the light leaves his eyes and rewatch it a couple of times just because I want to feel better. If I have a bad day, I'm turning on the Hiruzen death scene. It always makes my day better. To see him in the dirt, that's what I pray for every morning. We talk about Eddie Brock and praying on downfall of Spider-Man. That's me and Hiruzen. I really only want to see him fall. But honestly, the wildest part about Hiruzen's whole character, the whole situation to me about everything he's done, was the fact that no character in the series ever checked him on it. Not Minato, Naruto, Sasuke, or even Itachi. It's not even like they didn't get the chance either. Everyone except for Itachi met a reanimated Hiruzen after knowing the truth and didn't press him on it at all. They were just kind of like, yo, what's good? Like, oh, Grandpa Hiruzen. Like, okay, bro. Like, that nigga really made your life terrible, but you fucking with it, nigga. I wouldn't personally, but you know, do what you want to do, I guess. You'd think they'd be a little more upset. A lot of niggas took their anger out on different things. Like Itachi was chilling. Sasuke was just taking his anger on the world. You should have been mad that nigga Hiruzen for real. That's what I would do. When it comes to a lot of the problems of modern Naruto, that nigga Hiruzen's a top 3 nigga at blame. Most people know why he's terrible, but I really want to put into a video why he's not that nigga. So if you hate Hiruzen like I do and you enjoy anime, you're gonna want to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also subscribe to the Tragedies channel too, because we stream about pretty much everything. From basketball, Hiruzen hate, cartoons from time to time. We had a stream about that. You're gonna want to subscribe, so yeah, do that. But I'm out, so peace.